see? What can you see? Hello, today I'm going to make a tutorial on how to make granny squares for a blanket. And you can do this so easily. You just need to know two things. So I'm probably not going to make a tutorial about how to make a granny square today because I just don't know how to yet. I thought I need to introduce it all a bit more first. So these are granny squares and I make them all and then I sew them into a blanket and I crochet in my spare time to help me get through the day. So stay tuned. It's been about an hour since I last filmed because I went and had some lunch. Now I'm gonna braid my hair. So I'm 20 years old and this January 2020 I deferred my year at university. So that means I have stopped going to uni and I plan on going back in September. I mean, there's so many reasons and explanations and like stuff that goes into why I needed to defer. I don't really know what to call it. It's really hard for me to talk about. I'm sorry I'm so awkward. I get pretty embarrassed. I was in a really unhealthy place. And I would never have finished my degree if I hadn't, so I'm giving myself the time I need now to recover and get strong. Otherwise, I'm using this time to recover and gain my strength back and put myself in a better position. I was studying neuroscience, which meant I was very stressed all the time. I couldn't handle it, but that's okay because we all grow and adapt and change and get to where we want to be at different rates, and there is no point in making comparisons with where you're at and where other people your age are at because it's silly. That is only going to pull you backwards. So I'm here to tell you, stop it. Please continue to do what you need to do for you. Take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. It's really important. But so I was talking to you about granny square. I really want to try and explain how crochet and learning this new skill has helped me. I really want to try and make videos and like tutorials on how to crochet and like where to start and show you everyone how easy it is. But it turns out it's really hard to make videos and upload them and edit them and get the footage everywhere. Once I figured that out, and hopefully if you're watching this it means I have figured it out, then I can get started and try and make some actual good content that will teach people how they can make their very own granny square blankets. So in the midst of everything going on, when I knew I had to defer my year because it was all getting a bit too much, I wasn't very good at crocheting. I just sort of did it because, I don't know, I wasn't finding very many things fun. And I really needed to put my energy into something that wasn't my depression and my mental state and my degree. I was really at the end of my tether, to be honest. So I tried to learn how to do this new thing as a little distraction. So I tried to, use it as a distraction technique. And so I'd crochet in my flat in Birmingham, and one of my friends said to me, why don't you crochet loads of squares and put them together as a blanket? And I was like, yeah, I thought about doing that. That's so much work to do, so much effort, and I don't really want a blanket that much. I don't know what colours to do, I don't know what pattern. And then he was like, why don't you just ask all of your favourite people and all your best friends, like their favourite colours, and then make a square for each and every person, so that by the end of it you'll have like a big blanket full of like everybody that loves and cares for you and everyone that you love and care for and their favourite colours in like one place. And like I just thought that was such a beautiful idea, and so I ran with it straight away. I was like, okay, Sam, tell me your favourite colour. And I made his square first. He chose purple and white, but I added a green edge and a pink frill because, you know. But yeah, so shout out to Sam for giving me the idea for this. And the blanket is going into their new house in Birmingham, and I hope by September, well, whenever they move in, I hope it's big enough to wrap them all up in, because I want them all to be wrapped up in all this love. It gave me like a task and something to focus on, especially because I was getting my friends involved. And then it kind of made me less embarrassed about it, because I get so shy about my coping mechanisms, and like I think it's really lame that I like just sit and crochet on my own, and I think like, oh, people must think I'm such a weirdo, like is she just a grandma, blah 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 blah, all these stupid, redundant, irrational thoughts. It was like, stop doing this, no one wants to see it, like no one cares and stuff like that. And like none of that is true, because what I create and what I do is absolutely beautiful. Look at this shawl. It's beautiful, and I want to share it with everyone, and I want other people to learn it and share it with other people. And yeah, I have a lot of hope. Oh, I'm so annoyed. My wardrobe door was open that whole time, and the wardrobe was, oh my gosh, I'm balancing it on my laptop. See, what I really want here is a proper setup and proper laptop and the ability to do this with ease. But for now, my laptop is on my bed, my phone is resting against my laptop, and I am sat on the floor. I'm using my laptop camera to see what I'm doing with my hair. When I think about what I'm doing right now, I'm sat talking to myself on film. What I want to create is like a space for me to talk, and like a space where I can like share, and a space where other people can share with me. What I really want here is just a space for me to talk and chat rubbish, and if anyone wants to listen, then you can join me. But I don't know what this is. It could just be ramblings, it could be makeup, it could be crochet tutorials, it could be footage of my dog. It literally, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do, and I'm going to do it with no shame, and I'm going to do it unapologetically. That's sort of that on that, really. So if you are interested in anything I've said, which has been one big long ramble and not very much so far, then stick around, we can chat. I'd love to talk to more people and make more friends and spread more joy and love and hope, because the world is in a really, really bad time, and so is my brain, and so are many, many people's brains. So this is my brain space, and if you want to join me, then tag along. We'll do it together. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say. Braids complete. It's called a hug blanket, I forgot to say. This is the hug blanket, and every time you're wrapped up in it, well, every time I'm wrapped up in it, or my friends are, or whoever is holding the hug blanket, I just want them to really feel how much love and positivity has gone into every single stitch, because I really care and I want to hug my friends all the time. That was cool.